to the real world. It sucks. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, honestly, same. The real world is meaning to choose like long day. It's just a really tough choice.
That's true. That's true. So, welcome to the watch list.
I'm your host, Alex.
I'm your host, Sam. And this show is all about you watching another episode or a movie or a TV show. You never know.
I know, right?
And we are here to help you out with that.
Could I be more excited to be here?
Oh, can you talk normal? Or are you going to talk all Chandler today?
I know, right?
I know. So, I mean, talking about I know and Chandler, how can we not talk about TV shows and this TV show when we are actually talking about the iconic, the best TV show of all time? Oh my God.
Introducing Friends.
Well, I love Friends.
I know, I do too. It's one of those like feel-good, 90s sitcoms that, just talks about like the real world and like all like friends getting together. So
exactly. I mean, for me, like when I watched this show, I was in a very bad shape in my life. I was going through a lot. And I started watching this up and I just loved it. I kept on watching it and it was my comfort show. Everything that I was feeling in my life, I just shut it down and I just lived with Friends.
Yeah.
That's absolutely my comfort show. I mean, I don't understand why people don't like it. I mean, according to 90s, it was pretty good.
It was peak at its time, and like for me, like Friends is just such an iconic sitcom that, there's so many sitcoms out there. I always gravitate towards Friends.
Exactly. I mean, when we talk about Friends, right, we have to talk about the cast. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
From Courtney Cox to Lisa Kudrow, from
Jennifer Aniston.
Of course, I love Jennifer. Yeah. She's super pretty, but I feel like Courtney and Lisa deserves equal recognition.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know when they first the dynamic, they actually picked Courtney Cox first.
That's
right?
true. But Courtney Cox is Monica in real life, dealing with her OCD and everything.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So I love Courtney and her little OCD thing that stays with me forever. But talking about the guys also, Matthew Perry, rest in peace.
Matthew Perry.
Oh. I love Chandler. His character was something, which everybody could relate.
Absolutely, I know, right? It's just like everyone's sarcastic at times, and just like
exactly. So the cast with Matt LeBlanc and then David, both of them, 6 of them actually performed really good.
Yeah, David Schwimmer and just they all meshed together. So
that's true. And I remember all these people were sent off to Vegas or something before the show actually aired up.
Yes.
And they were like, this is the last time that you're gonna feel like a normal person. Your life is gonna be changed.
Yeah, Matt LeBlanc actually had $3 in his checking account.
I remember, and he said it was so hard for him to get a dinner, and definitely I believe Friends changed their lives.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I think for a good reason.
For a good reason, and it's one of those shows that yes, it was from the 90s, but it's more generations are getting into it, and
exactly
right,
and pretty much the side characters also nailed their roles.
Oh,
especially
definitely.
I keep on forgetting her name, but the person who played Janice,
Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie. Yeah. And she was pretty good, and I remember she's saying up that every time her entry was actually hidden from everybody that she was gonna be on the show, so that actually the cast and the audience could give the live reaction up most of the time. So it was, I guess that did make sense.
Did you actually know she was actually in The Parent Trap?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was in the same kind of time frame as Friends. So now seeing Parent Trap, I was like, oh, Janice?
Friends? What's happening? So definitely. And not taking a lot of time. I'd really want to see and go back and live into the Friends zone.
Yeah, so let's watch some iconic clips, starting with the first one.
I'll tell you, it's hot with all this stuff on. I better not do any, lunges.
Okay, enough with the lunging. No, I'm sick of this, okay? I've had it up to here with you two. Neither of you can come to the party.
Jeez, what a baby. Yeah, Ross, way to ruin it. I was just gonna go get dressed.
We still have a minute and a half left to go, and we're down by 2 points, okay? 2 points, ladies.
I mean, what?
Right? Like those are two like iconic scenes. But did you know in the first clip that we saw, it was actually when he's wearing all the clothes and they tried to get the chair. Matt LeBlanc actually broke his arm.
Oh yes.
In the actual
and they had to like. I was actually going to talk about that. That's so. Okay, so I mean, I remember watching this up, and they shot the one like where Joey had his broken arm before this. They was technically supposed to air this episode first.
Yes.
So I mean, those were the good episodes, and I loved it. Like,
and they wrote it in because like they got the first they got, I think it was like 5 or 6 takes that they got, and then on the last take was when he broke his arm.
My God, I mean, that's like it seems like so Joey in real life, like played by Matt. It was like he was actually performing himself, so pretty good, I guess.
And they actually usually have like for live taping, like and stuff, they actually used to do like a little prayer at the very beginning of the show, but that episode they never did it.
Oh, so
so after it happened, they're like, we got to do this. This is our tradition. This is our ritual. We got to
never break the tradition, never break the ritual. And I guess they should understand better about this one.
Yeah.
And I mean, I love this one. Even with the second Thanksgiving football thing.
Oh, yes.
It was like they were so into each other, like, fighting up, like who's going to win. And especially like if you see the cup thing, like, the prize.
Yeah.
I mean, who's going to fight? The Geller Cup?
The Geller Cup.
The Geller Cup. It was not even that good looking or something.
It was like trophy
trophy
with like
a
troll doll on it.
Yeah.
And it was just like the ugliest thing ever.
I mean, I totally get that. So they shouldn't have been fighting over that. But I get siblings like, fighting up, and it's something I love to fight with my sister also. So I mean, I get that.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, for sure.
So moving on to the next one, it's everybody's favorite episode where everyone finds out. So let's watch that one.
Enough of us know that we could just tell them we know. Now all the lying and the secrets will finally be over.
Or we could not tell them we know and have a little fun of our own.
All right, honey, we better go if we're going to catch that movie.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Chandler. I miss you already.
Okay, did you see that with the inappropriate and the pinching?
Actually, I did.
Okay, so now do you believe that she's attracted to me?
Oh my God. Oh my God, she knows about us.
Phoebe knows about us.
Well, I didn't tell them.
Them? Who's them?
Phoebe and Joey.
Joey?
And Rachel. I would have told you, but they made me promise not to tell.
Oh, man, they think they are so slick messing with us. But see, they don't know that we know that they know. So...
Ah, yes. The messers become the messies.
Oh my God, he wants you to come over and feel his bicep and more.
Are you kidding? No, I cannot believe he would do that to my...
Joey, do they know that we know?
No.
Joey?
They know you know.
Oh, I knew it!
That's one of my favorite episodes. I will watch it time and time again because it's just so many elements, coming together.
That's exactly, I feel like, and especially like, how Joey is scared of like everybody who says like Joey, and Joey's like, don't kill me, please. I didn't do anything. And that, like, cute face that he makes up.
But it's funny how Joey's the first one that finds out because he's like his character is perceived as like the dumb one.
Yeah, and he gets to know everything later.
So like they like first like I went to like a conference and then like the eyelash curler and then he pieces it all together.
And he's like, I know. I mean, I totally get
It's
that.
one. I'm just like mind blown, and then Rachel finds out, then Phoebe finds out.
Exactly. And then Phoebe's like, my eyes. So, and then like, Ross, when in the end, eventually like Ross finds out, it's like,
Yes.
my eyes. And then like, he's like, my brother, my sister.
Yeah.
And he runs over from the apartment.
I
It was,
know,
like,
right?
pretty
It's just like
chaotic episode, but you love it. And this is the first time, like, no, second time I'll say that, but
Yeah.
eventually both of them confesses this up, like, they love each other, and
Yeah.
it's not something that's, for fun. Or,
And then you see like in the next episode, you see like Ross going like, I cannot believe it. He goes so like swings left and right like with emotion, and
Yeah.
just like he's mad, and then he's like, oh, my best friend
and my sister. So basically, Ross is like, I am fine.
Yeah.
So I think with Ross and like watching this episode, it's like a little nostalgic road.
Yeah.
And talking about Ross, I love character Ross. Like I don't like him like. I love David.
Yeah.
No doubt. He's an amazing actor. But I just don't like Ross's
Ross
character.
it's like
It's a very toxic character that I feel like.
Oh, yeah,
and I'm
definitely.
gonna be getting so much hatred on this one. And I'm ready for it. I have my reasons. But actually, let's just watch where it was such a funny scene. Ross's dad. So let's watch that.
How bad is it?
Not that bad yet, but it keeps getting darker for the next 4 hours.
So how dark is it gonna get?
Oh, you got sprayed with 2 2s and
I'm a 4?
yeah, but your back's a 0. You're gonna want to even that out.
Really?
You might want to get back in there.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. There's no light on the back wall. How do I know when it's gonna start? Hello?
The same thing happened again. You got 2 more 2s?
I'm an 8.
Hold on. There's something different.
I went to that tanning place your wife suggested.
Was that place the Sun?
Oh, and it gets worse.
Oh my God, you can do a duet of Ebony and Ivory all by yourself.
How could you mess this up? It's so easy. You go into the booth, you count to 5, and you turn around.
How do you count to 5?
1, 2, 3.
Damn it! I know.
honestly, that's such an iconic moment in like history. It's just like, how do you count to 5? 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty basic. Like even a kid knows that. But he goes out being an adult, somebody who was in his 30s, and he's like 1 Mississippi, 2
Oh,
Mississippi.
and he goes, oh, I know how it works. I have a PhD.
Oh yeah, and I think Ross's PhD was pretty maybe stolen or something.
I don't know. Yeah.
Just like
'cause-
he stole Playboy, so pretty.
yeah, I know, right? Another iconic scene. Oh,
And actually, we should have actually talked about the iconic Thanksgiving scene,
oh
where like
yes.
everybody goes crazy about stuff, and the famous. People have to leave.
I know,
and-
right? It's just like there is like beef in the trifle, and then like Monica is trying to like tell Ross to confess,
And then she actually confesses all his secrets. So it was pretty okay. Like never tell any secrets to your siblings.
No,
it's
absolutely
the worst
not.
time, I
Yes.
guess. Absolutely the worst timing. But talking about all the fun they did have, like
I know.
shooting up, creating all the mess, doing a lot of scenes that were not supposed to happen, and the iconic bloopers. So let's watch the bloopers.
Thieves! Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out.
Oh, Soap Opera Digest!
Hey, is Chandler around?
No, he's out with some girl that he met at the coffee house. I remember it because when he told me, I said, the
Hello. Hey, is Chandler around?
No, he's out with some girl he met at the coffee house. I remember because when I told him, I said, "Oh God."
Hello.
Wait, I got 2 Clark bars in my purse on the kitchen counter. I should do that again.
Once again, Ed.
I've got 2 Clark bars.
Once again.
I don't think we can turn anymore. Pivot. 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 Pivot.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Okay.
My gosh, wow. Like,
That was such a good watch. I mean, I really want to go back and watch Friends.
I want to know how many times they have to do that scene because, like,
And do you know this? Like, amongst every other cast on the show, Jennifer was the first one to lose her control on the
Yeah.
laughter. She would laugh.
yeah,
You remember, like, before the wedding scene when Ross was playing
when
that
bagpipes.
bagpipes
Yeah.
and Jennifer is like literally sitting like this and she's trying to control her laughter. It was like Jennifer was always
Yes.
losing her laughter. It was
But
amazing.
funny enough, they kept it in the scene. They just like
Rolled it up
and I was like, she's laughing at every moment.
every movie.
When
And
Phoebe's like trying to mimic what the bagpipes sound like.
I lost it at that second. Why is your family Ross?
Yeah, that's on it. Yeah. Honestly, that's one of my favorite scenes is like the pivot scene.
Oh yes,
There's,
definitely.
there's so many like iconic scenes that
And even if you watch like bloopers, most of them include Matthew Perry, being
Oh,
the fun
yes.
element because he was that person. Like even
He
though
was
he
the-
was not in his senses most of the times and most of the seasons, but he did play like this character who everybody could relate. And it's always said that like Matthew Perry lived his life.
Lived his life,
Chandler's
yeah.
worst dream, and Chandler lived Matthew Perry's dream. So
Yeah.
it was pretty sad for Matthew Perry, but this show is in the honor for Matthew Perry now. I believe that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, if the show is played today, who would you want to play?
Well, that's a very tough question you have asked me. Oh my God. Okay, like I am Rachel. I should not be allowed to make any more decisions about my life. But I do act a bunch of mixture of Phoebe and Chandler.
I was gonna say I'm almost like a mixture between like Chandler, Monica, and Phoebe.
See, you cannot be one character.
No, you can't be one. You always have to have like a blend of them because they're
Definitely.
all like a blended kind of family. So
But I would say this, that when I talk about Rachel, I feel like her character growth was amazing.
yeah,
I just feel like Ross and Rachel should never happen.
no, definitely not.
Thank God somebody is with me
No.
on that. Oh my God, I have
No,
been dying to
so
listen to
toxic.
this.
No,
Well, we'll give it just to our you viewers that do you
Yeah.
think Ross and Rachel should be an endgame?
we'll see. We'll see
We'll
what
see.
they find out.
So that was all about today's episode, I guess.
Yeah, I know, right? It was just
Just small.
so
I want to talk about Friends
so
forever.
fast. I know, right? It's like you can always talk about Friends for like multiple episodes, right?
And I mean, watching all this up, we talking about Friends, this should give you up a hint that if you don't like Friends, you have to watch it
Yeah.
and see how it actually relates to us in our real lives.
Yeah, definitely have to add it to your watch list because it's one of those shows that will never go away.
Definitely. So I guess we'll be back here next week with another watch list for you.
We'll have to see what it is. I'm your host, Alex.
I'm your host, Sam, and thank you for watching the watch list with both of us.
We'll watch you next time.
Let me see the guy love from my people. I put on shit from yo. Get that money up, now you boy got it yo. Before you cut the check, nigga, another skill. And now from the night till the sun call. I was about to go hard where I come from. Get that money